Next comic come to the stage. You see him all around clubs, college tours. Please give a round of applause for Neko White. Neko White!
Round of applause for your host, Ishmael Maldonado, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, my pleasure to be in front of you lovely people this evening. Let's talk a little bit. First of all, I want to say I'm glad that all the women in here look good. That's a blessing because on my way here, right, I seen this young lady. She had on the stupidest shirt I ever seen in my life. It said, "Blink if you think I'm pretty." Yeah, she was pissed because everybody walked past her like this. And I don't know if you know, but it's windy as hell outside. It was dudes going past on motorcycles with no helmet. And the sad part about it was that on the back of the shirt it said, "God don't make no mistakes." I seen that shit, I'm like, damn, he don't? Whew, that means you was supposed to look like that on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Shut up. Ooh, like y'all know her. Ooh. But before you can talk about anybody, you gotta be able to talk about yourself, right? So let me talk about me, because I do have my own problems. For example, I have a celebrity look-alike here in this country, but I look like a very unsuccessful version of that celebrity. People see my face and they go, "Oh my God, the Allstate man is doing terrible these days." I look like him a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But maybe one day it could work out for me. I could gain a little muscle, be able to grab a girl and be like, "Are you in good hands?" You know what I'm saying? Now, when I tell people I look like the Allstate man, I get a weird reaction. This one lady was like, "You look like him, but you damn sure don't sound like him." I'm like, "Thank you, I appreciate that. I know my voice isn't as manly as his is." You know what I'm saying? I look like him, but I sound like Andre 3000. But I know that already. But being me and to live my life, it's a bunch of extra shit that comes with being me. For example, I have 2 dimples. I got 1 dimple on each side of my face. Now, girls think it's cute. But growing up in Harlem, my friends gave me a complex about it because they was like, "Yo, you know you only get dimples from sucking penises, right?" I would walk around. Right, and you can see mine. You can see my dimples whenever I speak. So I would walk around with air in my mouth all day, like, "Neko, you good?" Mm-hmm. And it's crazy because I would get defensive about it. It got to the point where I was like, "Yo, get out of my face, son. I get these from my mother. She got to." It got so bad, I went up to my mom. I was like, "Ma, tell me you had 2 dimples your entire life." She was like, "Boy, get out my face. I got these from your grandmother." I just stopped asking questions because I didn't like where the story was going. You know what I'm saying? But I like my life to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? I'm 19 years old. And when I tell people that, they look at me like, "Oh my God, you're 19? You look 30. And to them, I say, "Go to hell." You know what I'm saying? Because if at 19, I look 30, thank you for telling me I look like half of my life is over. You know what I'm saying? And then in Harlem, a lot of my friends are starting to go to prison now. I don't know what it is about criminals, but when they come out of prison, if you ever ask them, "Yo, what they got you on?" They all had the same answer. "Oh, they got me on that bullshit." And it's like, no. You killed 3 people. That's that legal shit. You know what I'm saying? And then some of my friends, that's what they do. They hurt people, they sell drugs, they buy guns. What they do. Found that out the hard way. I knocked on my buddy's door to borrow a video game. He answered the door with a gun in his hand. I'm knocking for Madden. He comes to the door like, "Yo." I said, "Yo, what the hell are you doing?" He was like, "Oh, my bad. I was expecting someone else."
Glad I ain't them.
Who? Who were you expecting? And they had a nerve to look at me like, "Come in." Hell no. Why not? Because the people you expecting might show up. That's why not. And then there's certain ways to answer a door that says, "Come in." If he'd answered that door with 2 video game controllers in his hand, that says, "Come in." If he'd answered the door with 2 nice looking women with their bras off, that says, "Come in." If he'd answered the door in a chef's hat, baked cookies, and an apron, it's a little gay, but it says, "Come in." When you answer the door with a pistol, that means you want your space, and I'm going to give it to you. You know what I'm saying? Indeed, bro. And, fellas, if any of you have girlfriends in here, just a word of advice. Do not cheat on that woman because you won't get away with it. It's people doing way better than any of you guys are and will ever do in your entire life that's getting caught cheating on their girlfriends. Give you a prime example. The head of the CIA got caught cheating on his wife. That pissed me off because you're the head of the CIA. Stealth is your forte. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. You do things and you don't get caught. Like, if I was the head of the CIA, I'm going to have sex with every woman I shake hands with. Why? Because I'm the head of the CIA. That's why. And he pissed me off because he was like, well, I only got caught because my mistress hacked my email account. You're the head of the CIA. You should have it set up to where when she presses log in, she blows up. Oh boy. Like honestly, let's be real. If I was the head of the CIA, I'd cheat on my wife, but I'm gonna threaten all my mistresses. I'm telling them, yo, we gonna do what we gonna do, and you ain't gonna tell nobody. Well, why not? Because if you do, I'm gonna erase your social security number. Now, you can take me to court and win $1 million, but how you gonna get it out the bank? Go there and they're like, yeah, so man, we need the last 4 digits of your social security number. You're like 8437. They're like, sorry, you don't exist. I'm be somewhere smoking a cigarette like, I'm the head of the CIA. In closing, to wrap this whole thing up, like I said, I'm a young dude, 19 years old, you know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of things that's happened in recent American history that I was too young to know what's going on, like 9/11. When 9/11 happened, I was mad for all the wrong reasons. They showed us the towers. They came upstairs, told us what happened. I seen the towers, and I was pissed off, but not because the towers were falling, but because my favorite cartoon, Dragon Ball Z, came on at that exact same time. So I'm looking at my teacher, I'm like, yo, Miss Ford, what the hell is this? She's like, Nico, people are dying. Goku could save them if you change the channel. You guys have been amazing. My name's Neko White. Thank you very much.